Texans. They come out here in the eye. Now a carry for Gronkowski, the fullback. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Here's the offensive unit, and heads up, look out for the Clemson Tiger.
Sammy Watkins was brought in to make plays. That's what he specializes in, out on the perimeter or going inside.
Second down to the offense, needing 5 yards. Second down, Mariota. Man open right side, it's the tight end Clay. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
On the give, this is a fullback, Gronkowski. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
I love the modern game, but that was a throwback right there to see the big man with football, running, knocking people aside, and picking up yardage. That takes me back to the 60s, the 70s, when fullbacks...
And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack. So
a big sack on second down. Now let's see what the offense has in store for third. On third down, Mariota toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a first down. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down. Every coach we ever talk to says to his team before the game, quick start, guys. Let's get out of the gate fast. How about that? They took his lesson to heart, didn't they?
They did exactly that. A nice diving catch here on the game's opening drive. Mariota now to throw on first down. Over the middle and caught by the tight end Clay. So he got free of 1 tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. It'll be a gain of 4, and it'll make it a second down. The defensive crew for the Texans. Here's a look.
Jadeveon Clowney was the #1 pick in the NFL draft, and it was with good reason. An absolute athletic freak. Now he's trying to add consistency to his game.
They got a man over the middle. It's Woods. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Robert Woods, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bills take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. And it's 7-0 Buffalo. After the TD, here's Carpenter on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to be stopped here on this first play as he gets it to the line of scrimmage and no more. Offensive starters here. Wide receiver DeAndre Hopkins, a talented wide receiver.
And he's still looking for that ultimate recognition. He wants to be mentioned with the best receivers in the game. His numbers suggest that we should do so.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And a nifty little deep juke spin move. Not a great deal there on the back end, but a nice gain still. And boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Aaron Williams. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And the Bills offense comes out ready to take over. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
I mean, it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive. And
we'll see if they can do just that. So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs. Mariota on 1st down. This complete to the tight end, Clay. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
Seeing that play and understanding just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice gain right there on 1st down for them. Brings up a nice 2nd down for them. Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. They control the clock. They control.
And now the ball's out. Fumbled near midfield. Call it luck or skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. They don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
Mariota now from the 50. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Now a 2nd down throw for Mariota. Left side here, caught by Clay. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful you're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. 2nd quarter about to get underway with the Bills in possession. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10. Watkins alone on the left side. 1st down, Mariota. Flush to his right. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. He'll set up the screen to McCoy. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's 3rd down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
On 3rd down, Mariota steps away to his left. And this is caught by Watkins. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Call it a pickup of 7, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. And no field goal try here from the red zone offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Oh, looked like they got someone to jump there. And if that's the case, this will be a 1st down. And just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense. Here's a quick give to Gronkowski, the fullback. Give him 4 on the carry there. It's 2nd and goal.
A good solid game there on 1st down, but the defense has to be happy they didn't let it pop for anything bigger.
It's the fullback's turn, Gronkowski. And give him 2 yards officially, and now it'll be 3rd and goal. They come out here in the eye. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? This is turning into a bit of a death march here, the 13th play of this drive. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. Marcus Mariota with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Bills will extend their lead. And he's able to put it through. After the TD, here's Carpenter on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And with the new rule, that decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he only gets to the 20. And now out comes Houston. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those.
Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Preston Brown, the linebacker. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15. And here come the Bills. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Big boys down there in the trenches and a nice play to stop them cold. Nothing there.
Yeah, when you talk about big boys, you're talking about those defensive tackles, those nose tackles. They're not just big, they're immense. And what a big-time play there.
2nd down, Mariota. Man open right side, it's the tight end Clay. And eventually stopped just shy of the goal line right around the 2. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure off the passer.
Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
That's someone who's pretty happy right there. That's the defensive coordinator. Body after body getting to him before he can get started.
They'll run with a fullback, Gronkowski. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. It's a loss of 2. Now 3rd down.
To me, that's a superior play by the backer because he was allowed to, I think, run free on it and make that play. His defensive linemen, they cover things down for him because offensive guys, the linemen, what they're trying to do, as you know, is block the guy at the point of attack and then climb to the next level and get the linebacker.
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Their big tight end with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Bills will add on to their lead. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
And now out comes Houston. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Now he'll escape to his right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. He was looking for his tight end, Crockett Gilmore, there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, trying to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
And it's grabbed by Crockett Gilmore. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. Offense coming up, needing 2 yards on 3rd down. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. We're back to Houston after this timeout. They come up in an offset eye. And they'll run it here. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
They'll set up a throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
So the incomplete pass brings up 2nd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. He'll look to throw. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. 15 yards there on the catch and run.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Unable to connect on the first down pass play. Now it's 2nd down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable. Usually an excellent target and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Back to throw again. Incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down. On fourth down, here's Andy Leon to kick it away.
Timing's crucial in any route thrown, but when you throw an out, so many things are going through the mind of the receiver. Catching the ball, timing it up with the quarterback. Are my feet going to get down in bounds? On that play, all those things going through his head might have caused him to drop it.
Back onto the field now comes the Bills offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and it's a second down. Let's see what the offense comes with here. 2nd and 8. Mariota now on 2nd down. And he's got his man on the out route. And he is out of bounds, getting it just shy of the 35. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
Now, coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there, and how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many got.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. He'll set up the screen to McCoy. They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's 2nd down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Watkins alone on the left side. Again, it's Mariota. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
So the offense dealing with a 3rd and 6. On 3rd down, Mariota. Man open right side, it's the tight end Clay. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game.
And whistle blown. A timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Mariota to throw for it on 4th. Escaping the pressure right. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Bills taking the lead to the locker room. As we send you over to our headquarters in Orlando, where we check in with Larry Ridley for our EA Sports Halftime Report. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Texans now. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. On play action, they'll throw. He's got time in the pocket. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
No gain on that run, and while the team is down, there's still time to come back and win the football game. If I'm the offensive coordinator, though, I got to think about moving at a faster pace and maybe opening things up a little bit and throwing it a little bit more.
Deep drop. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down. Ten yards to go on third. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. 18 yards there and a first down.
He went full scale, loose, flexible, finding a way to catch the ball in some traffic for a key first down.
Yeah, really a nice job of adjusting to the ball in the air. Not the most accurate of throws, but able to adjust and make the grab. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Jalen Strong, the intended receiver. And it's second down. They got pressure there and only rushing 3.
And there's a defensive coordinator right now who is celebrating not just getting home with 3 there, but realizing if that's the type of pressure he can get in the entire game, then his pass defense is going to be excellent. You're dropping 8. Where are you going to go with the football?
They'll come out in the pistol. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. He's going to air one out. And it's intercepted in the end zone. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. A look at the offense now here coming back out on the road for their first possession of the second half. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
Second down now after the incompletion. A second down throw here for Mariota. This complete to the tight end Clay. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Mariota from the gun on third down. And he's got his man. It's the tight end Clay. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. So he makes the grab, and the chains move forward.
Nice job by the offensive line, giving them time to complete that first down pass.
One man in the backfield. That's McCoy. Mariota now to throw on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. Another try for the fullback, Gronkowski. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, partner, but on second and inches, a lot of the times I'm leery about the offensive guys thinking about taking a shot downtown. Instead, they just hand it to the big man and let him rumble forward for a first down.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's brought down. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
First down, Mariota. They got a man over the middle. It's Woods. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it because he knows he's going through the briar patch, as I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through all that traffic and people wanting to put a little contact on him. Really well done.
2nd down, Mariota. And that's caught left side. It's Woods. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
In recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they can do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver, but to have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field and become dependable targets for their quarterbacks and move the sticks, those guys are worth their weight in gold.
So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. On 3rd down, Mariota. Over the middle and caught by the tight end play. It goes for a gain of 10, and it's a 1st down. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
And he will find his man on the outside. And down inside the 15 he goes.
I'd have to say they're feeling like they are in rhythm right now. Things are in sync, aren't they? Team's winning, got a nice little margin on the scoreboard, completing some passes, and they just completed another one for a 1st down there to the tight end.
McCoy, and he is going to lose yardage here. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
That play never got off the ground because of the defensive front. They owned the offensive line, which allowed the linebackers to see their openings and run straight to the ball. That's why that play just never had a chance.
And now for the offense, this is play number 11 here on this drive. Mariota now on 2nd down. Right side complete. That's Woods. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. Long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field. Shift together here from the D-line. They'll sneak it with Mariota. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Hey, give them credit. That's a good, solid gain there in the sneak because it all comes together. Enough space, get forward, gain yardage. Well done.
Mariota, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Marcus Mariota taking it in. And the Bills will extend their lead. Not only touchdown number 2 for him, but a big run to boot. However, still trailing.
Still trailing, but not because of his efforts. Boy, he's playing really well, and I love his long speed there, right? Able to get out there and burst all the way to the end zone, and smart enough to keep the ball in his hands and get into the end zone for the touchdown. In 2016, on all levels of football, we're seeing guys drop it before the goal line. What's the rule, Brandon? Run into the goal post.
That's right.
Before you drop the ball.
That.
There you go.
Now a handoff looking right. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28. A couple of Bills team up to bring him down there.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. First level defensive line, second level linebackers, third level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a first level run, and it was stopped by a second level player.
Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Seven yards to go on 2nd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
And that drop will cause a little bit of angst for the play caller because you know they've worked all week.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Seven yards remaining here on third down. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. On third down, he'll drop to throw. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. Now the Bills' offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Now a second down throw for Mariota. Then he'll find his target. Woods, it's complete. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. And now the offense operates in the red zone. First down, Mariota. And he's got his man on the out route. And eventually stopped just shy of the goal line right around the 2. They come out here in the eye. They'll sneak it with, and he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. Marcus Mariota keeping it himself on the quarterback sneak. And the Bills use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Carpenter now for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. After the TD, here's Carpenter on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And now out comes Houston. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. They'll look to throw now on first down. Strong grabs it over the middle. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Give him 8 on the play, and that'll make it second down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
And the offense lining up first and 10.
Lucky 56. Here we go now.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We just saw another example of really good defensive football, which has led to the cushion that they have in this game. Got to him once again, knocked him on the ground, forced an incompletion.
Yeah, they've set the tone. It's one thing to set the tone, another to come in here on the road and set the tone.
No, check. Patriots.
They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And, yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
And fits the exact right word. Over the middle, there's almost always traffic, so anytime you're a receiver in that area, you're not just focused on catching the football. You're wondering where the collision's going to come from, right? Because there's almost always someone there able to concentrate, catch it, and even added a little extra at the end with a short run.
7 yards on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Preston Brown, the linebacker. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Bills offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. Mariota now on 2nd down. Looking this time for Woods, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's go back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
I like that even better.
Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on 1st down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're either throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side.
Let's go. Watch it now, Barney.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. He dropped it. Couldn't hang on in the end zone. So no 6 points, incomplete.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. They'll start the drive with a carry by McCoy. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Give them 11 on the gain there. And it's first down, Buffalo.
Well, I'd say that run's pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, this offensive line has controlled the line of scrimmage, given them time to throw it, run it, do whatever they wanted. That's why there are points up on the board. And right now, the psyche of the offense, we're in control, and we can do whatever we feel like doing out here on the field.
And they'll keep on the ground with McCoy. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. 1 man in the backfield. That's McCoy. Here's Mariota. Over the middle and caught by the tight end Clay. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
I don't know whether I want to be a fly on the wall or not when they hear the explanation of how one of the bigger targets on the field, the tight end can be that wide open and uncovered downfield. Who blew that assignment?
Somebody did.
No doubt about it. There's no way you're not going to account for him.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. This is complete to Watkins on the slant. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. Simple slant route, and part of a really nice hard throw by the quarterback.
Nice timing between the quarterback and the receiver. They were perfectly in sync, and he put it right on him on the inside route.
Mariota here to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. The Texans offense now, they get set to head back on the field here. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot.
And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They isolate Hopkins on the left side. Here's Petty. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
If you're a defender, one of the fun things about playing zone defenses, especially in today's football, is that it's not as static as it was in the good old days, meaning you just drop to a point and reacted to the football. Now you end up with a lot of man-to-man principles once you get into your zone defense. In other words, get to your assignment and then locate a guy coming into your area, and then you end up covering him almost man for man. That allows him to make more plays on the football like the one we just saw there.
Petty now. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed, I did, my good man.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. And the Bills getting set to go. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. A gain of 6 there on first. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
On second down, it's McCoy. And he's got some space here. A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
So for the Bills, it's a dream start. 2 wins in 2 early road games. And they will head home next week to take on the New York Jets. Meanwhile, for Houston, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Indianapolis to take on the Colts. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. So long, everybody.
Man, that nigga been dragging cheese you to death, dog. I gotta do something. Like, he do quick drags, dog, all the way up the field. So you gotta do something, dog. Right. I tried this shit. It don't work. It don't work on him, dog. It don't. Like, dog, I did it. I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to do that. That's his whole game. It's just so frustrating, dog. Like, he would inch up the field, West Coast offense, always like little dink and dunk bullshit. I don't know what it is. I pick off. I be being up no huddles and picking his ass off, but this nigga doing some shit like I don't know.
it with my own sound. And I got my own city that I hold down. Just admit it already. You got plans to do it, but we did it already. Got a couple DMs, I done slid in already.
I don't want that left tackle that much, man. God damn, Pyramid out for 8 weeks and my starting quarterback out for 7 weeks. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and chalk this. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm about to go ahead and tank this season. I'm going ahead and tank. I'm gonna go ahead and tank, my nigga. I got it. Oh nah, we tanking, we getting the top pick. We tanking, man. Goddamn, star quarterback gone for 8 weeks. Oh nah, I got Bryce Petty. I mean, I'll rock with Bryce Petty.
Just a bunch of poor boys, daddy's girls, children of the cornfield, trying to turn a shift job into a dollar bill. We wear the muddy boots, stay true to how we're raised. Ain't nothing about us fake. You know we're straight.
It's on the game. I was trying to get out of bounds with my quarterback. This nigga. Last time I paid him, that nigga only beat me by 3. I should have just went back to my old defense. I was trying different defenses to slow his ass down, man. I need to do that, practice that linebacker shit y'all talking about though. But that shit expose other shit though. That's the only thing about that shit. What? Somebody said that. Man, I threw 5 picks. That nigga should have got them, put 60 on my head. I don't be getting no reps, man. Either, man. That shit be hurting me. I guess I get my auto. I'm gonna see how Bryce Petty work, man. But that nigga trash, he tanking. Man, how you gonna help me when you need help, man? This nigga, man.
Put away your inhibitions. Let the beast in you just get loose. We all young, wild, and different. We can all get hit from the loop. I know you're terrified about what the future lies, but there's no compromising. It's my way or the highway. We all just lay the lust, hard building. Don't get wild when we come out. Like don't get loud when we come out. That's insane. Keep up with your friends, stay. Tell it bougie. Go wait in line with the lane. Talking real rap, till I'm breaking that, gon' bust the rhyme. Going down, pass it around. Hey, roll with me now, we running wild. Hey, nobody get it, we on the town. Hey, never come down, I never come down. Sick. I'm Mike. Sick.
That nigga Chevy a fool, man. He said you alright. Nah, Slouch Dog beat dude. No, yeah, Chevy beat Slouch Dog, but Slouch Dog beat the Bills dude. He went 16-0. Slouch Dog beat the Bills. He was 16-0 last year and one and done in the playoffs in the division. Slouch Dog with the rest. Yeah, that shit. I gotta play him, man. I gotta see this system that he got over here. That shit's crazy. Oh. He did? cold-blooded though. My rookie wide receiver was cold-blooded though. Kyrie, Tarpley. That nigga just saved me from a donut. Somebody finally held on to the fucking ball. God damn. Yeah, he fucked up when he got down. Man, let me see how this nigga work out, man. Let's see what. I'm about to see how Bryce Petty work out. Yeah, we gonna be out of receiver. I ain't worrying about Pitt, man. I'm just saying quarterback. I'm about to work him out now. Yo, them reps be killing you. It's like you gotta get in like a gang of leagues to keep your shit up. This shit, I don't know, it just seems like I be. What receiver? You got my receiver Fuller? Alright. Yo! This nigga just fell down out of nowhere. Petty just fell down on a drop back. The fuck? Oh, that's what y'all do? Y'all bounce plays off each other now? Alright, Petty. Alright, Petty, let's go. Get off, Petty. Petty don't look too bad, man. He might be alright. Oh, this nigga a beast. Tarpley. Yeah. Nigga don't even want to tell you what it is, bro. You talking about the route where they just they use their awareness and figure out if they're gonna stop or keep going? I got a play that can beat the man in the zone, and I ain't even used that game. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. Yo, why are they still dropping the ball? Like, they still dropping the ball, even in practice. As soon as they catch it. As soon as they catch it. As soon as they catch it, they drop it. Huh? Oh, nah, I'm good. We in league together, man. Can't get jiggy with that. huh? This nigga just fell to the ground, bro. Go in the lab with him, bro. Oh, you don't want to laugh, man? Get a rank game and see if that shit work then. Been out for 8 weeks. Grandma suggested his answer. No excuses. Yeah, I got that jump. Will Fuller, I had him, I traded him. Yeah, I had both him and Pyramid, dog. But you know, this game ain't predicated on speed, it's intangibles and shit, so. But it still was a tough tandem on the same squad. But I traded him to get picks with the Dolphins and shit. For real. How fast is it? How fast is it? Damn, what was the score, dude? Quit. Damn. I was beating the shit out of a nigga like that too. He ain't quit on me though. Yeah, he didn't want that. She didn't want that ass whipping, bro. Yo, this game is tripping, dog. I just got sacked by a phantom. Nobody there. Oh yeah, my game tripping, dog. Might be why my niggas was dropping every goddamn thing. I just got sacked and nobody was there, dog. Nigga falling down out of nowhere. Nigga got sacked by a ghost, man. the fuck going on? I get my mojo back, man. Yo, why is this nigga randomly falling down, dog? I'm running, this nigga just dropped down and fall. Is that how you slide, yo? You press the left analog in? So why is my receiver, and when I'm running I press the left analog in, the nigga drops to the ground? Yeah, we might be alright with Petty. We might be alright. He seems like he can make all the throws. That's Petty. Yo, the old lineman is blocking a goat, man. Yeah, I should have turned my game off before I played or something, man. That shit tripping. Old lineman blocking a ghost and shit. Nobody there. Oh, he still grabbed that. Good shit, Tarpley. Oh, you can't miss those like that, Petty. Yo, this game is tripping. Yo, these niggas is doing ghost moves with nobody. Oh yeah, I'm about to cut this bitch off. Bless you. I don't know what that is. Bless you. I don't know what's going on with this game. But yeah. Yeah, oh yeah, man, this shit tripping, dog. Yo, I went to catch the ball, and shit pulled back away from my hand and just stuck in midair. Yeah, I'm about to look at a movie, man. What's up, Juju? Your mom said you already ate before you got over here, man. Stop being a fat boy. Alright, fat boy. Huh? Yeah. I got a divorce, bro. I ain't with my old lady anymore. I got a divorce. Single out here mopping these hoes again. Boy, no bullshit, man. I couldn't deal with that shit, wasn't it? I mean, she wanna get back together, man, but it wasn't good for the kids, man. She got too many mental issues. She got ADHD, bipolar. Can't deal with that shit, man. She's snapping out around the kids and shit, you know what I'm saying? So I gotta end this shit, man. I got like a squad now and everything, man. Fucking different bitches. Back to the old A. Jones, just out here wilding. But, huh? I was only married to her for a year and a half. We was together for 6.5 years. Yeah. But she called me every day for me, FaceTime me. Nah. Call me every day for me, fit. She called me every day for me, FaceTime with my son. Or when she got my son. And end up trying to have me on the phone. I'm like, man, let me see my son. I'm not trying to talk to you, bro. We can't be friends. We can't be friends. We can't just talk. I'm like, man. No, man. Too many issues, man. I would have liked for that shit to work, but we got too many mental issues, man. Got a marriage counseling and everything, man. What's what? Leave that alone, Juju. You're always messing with something, dude. Let's check. I'm really spicy pizza.
Huh? I'm not going to eat it with me. Right here. That's it right here.
All right. Yo, when your daughter was three, was she able to like draw and write her name, or was she still scribbling? 3. Yeah, I mean, talking and all that's great. I'm talking about, like, you know, writing her name, drawing. What pizza you want? Which one? Pick one. All right.
I go eat it with me. Eat it right here.
She said jump.
What happened to nail? And 504. 504. 504. 503. 503. 503.
5 or 3.
Is it 3 or 5? Is it 3?
Which one? Nickel. Nickel 4, 5, 2 for 5. Yeah.
Daddy, you want that?
The odd one is tough. I use the 3, 5, 5 odd and normal.
Sit right here, Daddy.
You like the wide jump?
Yeah.
That shit kind of open up the middle a little bit.
Eat this with me. Eat this with me.
Hold on. What you say? Bro. I mean, in that league, I don't.
Eat pizza with me. I want it cold, Daddy. Like it.
Boy, sit down. You got school tomorrow, so you about to go to bed soon.
If you don't pick me up at school tomorrow, my mommy or my dad, or you. My mommy or dad, or you. Mommy or you. Mommy?
Who am I?
Daddy.
Better get it together, boy.
Mommy's going to pick me up? Or you going to pick me up?
Make your mom pick me up tomorrow.
You're not picking me up tomorrow?
Cause your mom's picking you up.
Eat this pizza with me.
I already ate mine. Low with.
Daddy's going to give me another one.
You slow with it, man. You want one of your juicies? Go ahead and get one for me. Please, son.
I got one.
Alright, let me put no first. You know, how you find it, man? Yeah, I be doing that shit on random too and be finding shit I like. I got a dig in route that's tough like that. It's called dig in. That shit that tough, man. Probably already used that shit. Yeah, Juju. Nah, man. Why you so greedy, man? You just had a whole pizza and chips, man, and you come and ask me for the same thing over again. Go ahead, man. Yeah, tomorrow, man. And you already ate before you came over here. Lying to me like you ain't eating. Shit crazy, man. I don't know why they be doing that. Yo, Petty is making some throws. You figuring out some cheese, man? TMI, man. Go ahead and go poop, man.
That's what the policy thing
Yeah, just don't make sure you don't poop all over the toilet seat like you did the last time. Yeah, well, you don't make that mistake no more. Please don't. You kind of like a veteran now. All right, man. Enough of the poop talks, man. Go poop, boy. All right, well, go ahead and use it. Man, they done did an update, man. This update got my game tripping, dog. Yeah. My shit tripping, too. Yeah, them rank games ain't too bad. What playbook you using? Oh. You know you got a cannon, Teddy. You talk, what league? Everybody, dog. I know your pain, bro. And then you get on the game cold as a bitch. Man, you know Clowney coming out that edge, man. Damn, it took the whole team to bring that nigga down. Maybe that's a wide open catch. Oh yeah, this shit tripping. Yeah, I'm about to restart my shit.
Going down and the weekend's here. Save my soul. I can feel it coming, troubles in the air. Oh my Lord, the light is going down and the weekend's here. Save my soul. Who's all with me? Who's all with me? Going down and the weekend's here. Save my soul. I can feel it coming, troubles in the air. Oh my Lord, the light is going down and the weekend's here. Save my soul. Who's all with me? Who's all with me?
Nigga moved his team to Portland, man. Come on, man. Who takes the Chargers and moves them to Portland, man? Maybe some owner in the league. Maybe he from Portland or something. GA League. Portland Chargers. Shit, wow.
All up in my face and I'm from the clip. Give me space, we might ride it. Most say that baby they don't love the clip. I thought they love you when you make it. It's a mother. Yeah, it's a mother. Friends and minutes don't make it, so I'm brotherless. Trying to get back close, hit them with the stiff.
London Monarchs. That nigga took London from Chevy. That's why Chevy didn't end up in London. Well, Chevy and London, how you gonna have two London teams? Man, this shit is out of control.
Times how it go down. Slaps on deck for the whole time. On mamas, man, I did it with my own sound. And I got my own city that I hold down. Just admit it already. You got plans to do it, but we did it already. Got a couple DMs, I done slid in already. Gotta ask YG if he hit it already. Yeah, I'm a star like Mauritius. Running up the numbers like I Yeah, I be sliding, I be creeping. Girls these days, they just don't know how to keep it. But I got it all handled. They try to box me and I got my own angles, yeah. I'ma spend the summer getting to the cake and I'ma wishing wood on every candle. I'm like, please tell me why you always leave. 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 Please tell me why you always leave.
Damn, you beat the shit out of Tampa Bay.
Please tell me why you always leave. Please tell me why you always leave.
But you know now, Juicy came through with the verse for me both times. In Pot Town, that's automatic, hold down. What's that? Ask no questions, just hold it down. While you hating on the progress, I'm a humble, I don't even pause what I do. I just try to make back through the projects. And still crazy, I ain't even tried shit. Hey, from a distance, please don't try me. Cause we'll turn it up on anybody. I see why they don't like me. Yelling out 400, they gon' too heavy. I'm with the posse back at it. That mean come on, go on platinum. That mean I got a killer with my mattress. Oh, I got the BD back breaking. Please tell me why you always leave. Please tell me why you always leave.